What's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another gorgeous day in this part of Ohio. Not much going on today. It's a Friday. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the weather. It's 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Pretty warm out. Today is the end of the week. Don't mean much. To some of us it does. Sorry if that's the only day of the week you ever look forward to. Anyways, next thing, I gotta finish up that one job where I couldn't get on the roof because of the complete sheet of ice on the roof. I'll get up there and cut off the vent stacks, finish that up, then go to another place where hopefully we can get a inspection on the plumbing. So I'll see you there. So we're here at this place now. It's a house that they've been living in for a little while, I think. I'm actually not 100% sure on that because I go and ring the doorbell and nobody answers and they know it's coming at about 8, and that's past 8, well past 8. But it's a little different coming back to a place that is all finished up, that I was here since it was bare stud walls, you know? Because now you gotta treat it as a service call where you check the door, make sure you can actually go in, make sure the people are aware that you're coming, you know, put your booties on so you don't track in anything in their house, and talk to them about what you're doing instead of just doing it. So it's a little different. Either way, waiting for them to answer the door, but meanwhile I'm going to go up on the roof and cut my PVC vent caps so that the drain lines can breathe. I think that smells a lot better than what's in the rest of my truck with the, you know, drain augers. Smells like kitchen drain junk. Now the reason these caps were up on the roof in the first place was that because they capped off the vent pipes going through the roof, and therefore I could isolate the entire drain system to pressure test it. Now that we're done, cut them off, and that's it. If you're wondering, hey, why don't you have those ladder racks that drop down on you, that fold down? You got a little handle that you can rotate them down to your working level. You don't have to get up on that ladder. Or there's actually powered ones. You push a button, it lowers for you, raises it back up. I've had those before. They break, they wear out. There's moving parts to fail, and this does not, except the ratchet straps. But that platform up there doesn't move, doesn't do anything. There's nothing to go wrong with it. So I like it. I can haul 20-foot sticks of pipe up there, put whatever I want up there. I can stand up there and walk around and strap up whatever I need to, and it works really, really well in my situation. Oh, hello. Morning. Did you hear the doorbell? Excuse me? Did you hear the doorbell? No. I rang the doorbell. He said no, didn't hear it. So that's what happens when you age. You start losing your senses just a little bit. You start losing your mind, which is sad, but that's how it goes. Next up is to the place that I've been working on the rough-in plumbing for a while. Actually, I started this early December. We started this early December, or actually before that, way before that. Russ is in here. What are we doing today? Oh yeah, we're gonna hose bibs. Hooking up outside hose faucets. Just finishing up a few details. Making sure everything's ready for inspection. Got our cold main over there. And we got our hot main there. And our hot recirc loop there. Those are all insulated. Just the hot recirc loop, that is. Coming around there. Got our drains going on here. We got two separate sewer taps. Well, I'm not sure if there's two taps, but I imagine these two. We got a building drain here. We got a drain going out the wall here. And I imagine they join up to each other in the yard somewhere, the front yard, before they go into the city. Here's our water coming in. It was too tight for a pro press fitting because they wanted it smack dab up against the wall so he could do his archery practice down here. Yes, archery, without hitting anything. And this is the dual check valve that we're required to put in. I got everything isolated for the drains and the water. Put some pressure on the system to check for leaks. And that's about it. We're gonna set a Navian tankless water heater right here. I got my lines down here. When the drywall gets on, then I can get my clamps and brackets and straighten this pipe all out. So the Navian will be sitting here. I'm gonna run the condensate drain around the corner, dump it into a trap in the wall that I put. Also run the pressure relief down in that as well. We don't need it blowing off and making a mess here. Of course, if you need to get into the rear portion of your tech pack bag, you will have to take it off your hook that you're hanging it by, and yes, set it down somewhere. Hey, you alright up there? You alright? Hopefully I can show you kind of what's going on. It's kind of tight with all my space restricted. Let me make sure this is got good slope to it. Yes, we do. Okay. Well, that was an interesting development. One, when this main trunk was run for the cold water lines, we didn't know at that point where the outside hose faucets were going. So it was not taken care of until now. Two, it was tight, but I had to make sure that it is sloped outside. It is sloped with gravity, letting the faucet drain out the excess water when you turn the tap off. That's good. Three, I had to support it. These are the first times using this clamp, this type of bracket here. These are, I don't know what you want to call them, just pipe supports, or some people call them Mickeys. These are simply Shark Bite brand. This gives us, it allows the hose faucet to slide in and out like that, because there's going to be stonework, cultured stone, whatever you want to call it, on the outside of the house, and you got to have room to let them pull it out so they can mortar around it. I wanted to do it now before that got put in because they're going to be putting spray foam everywhere, and I want the spray foam to be tight up against that hose faucet when they get it up in there. Once they got the spray foam in, that you can't move it side to side and up and down, so it's got to be stationary that way. It's got to be solid, left and right, up and down. But I can give it a twist and break it free from that spray foam and pull it in and out if I need to, and then I can secure it against the stone once I'm... What's that? 80 pounds, probably been holding for an hour and a half. Got our stud guards on. 5x8 on the top and bottom plates. to account for any wider trim or crown. And on our drains I have just under 4, just right about 4 PSI. That's been home for an hour and a half as well. Solid. So I want to show you something new that I did on this job. Come on up here with me. So right here is the vent line. This is a dedicated 2-inch vent line to the sewage pump down in the basement. And over here is 1.5 inches from a bathroom group joining into some other ones, and that jumps up to 2-inch PVC right there at that point because it has too many DFU fixture counts for it to be 1.5 inches all the way. But here is the new thing that I did. To keep it sturdier and stronger and simplified, since I got such a distance between where I'm working and clear up to the roof, I just simply brought the 3-inch pipe from there all the way down. Make it easy for me to work on. Plus, you can't get any stronger than that. Into solid wood, and that is not going anywhere. But their wiring, it's so tidy. Not. Yeehaw! Yeah! See up there? Clear up there? They're gonna have a light up there. Tell me how we're supposed to change that light bulb? Dead end, and we don't have to deal with traffic going in and out of here by the job site. We kind of had this whole end of the street to ourselves. Well, I guess all the guys have left. Just here by myself. I got to finish up. The inspector just left for the what we call the rough-in plumbing stage, which is simply the verification of my work before the drywall encloses all the pipes. So we're good there for the water, and the drains is going to be, of course, a washing machine. Yeah, we're good. Utility tub. And then when I get back here next, all the wall and the drywall will be on. The cabinets will be set for the sinks. The sinks will be in. The tub and showers will have their walls on. And all that'll be sticking through the wall will be this plastic square. This nipple, that one, these pipes, that drain, the water line. Oh, and then the floor will be on, and this will be stubbed up above the floor for me to set the toilet. Oh, and of course that white water line will be stubbed through the wall, just like that. So that'll be the next stage, and that's going to be a couple months from now, I imagine. But we're good. Yeah, the only thing I need to do right now before I leave, so the drywallers can do their job, is a couple things down in the basement. Okay, so here's one thing I gotta finish before the drywall gets put up and the walls are starting to go. And that's I'm gonna have to put a trap on this. Now it looks kind of goofy because we got this stinking eye joist right in the way, and I could not get on the other side of it. Nope. Anyways, this will work. Coming down at 45, I'm going to put a street 45 on that, drop it down into my trap and let her go. Like I said, we got the eye joist in the way, so I had to 45 that down and bring it into the trap and let her go. This is how we do it. This is how it's allowed here, and it actually makes a lot of sense to me. What we look at here is called a wet vent, right? So every fixture needs to have its own vent, right? Here's a trap. Every trap needs to have its own vent. Here's a trap. Here is the vent. It's a wet vent because it also serves as the drain for the bathroom sink, which is awesome because we don't have to run individual vents for each little trap everywhere. Then that comes over here. Hits up a, goes to the toilet. Can't see above this. So there's that 2-inch right there. And right there is where a toilet will be. And that toilet is vented as well through that 2-inch, which goes, again, vented out through the drain which serves the bathroom sink, out the top of the bathroom sink, because it's got a drain, it's got a vent pipe out the top of the bathroom sink T. In other words, where that goes up, that extends clear up to the roof line as the vent, and it also stubs out into the wall for the bathroom sink. So that's all wet vented, that's allowed. It's a beautiful system, I love it. Next up, I got to join together the vents that supply the basement fixtures. What I did to isolate the upstairs portion, because we already tested the subfloor portion underneath the cement slab here. What I did is actually plugged off this vent line going upstairs. I plugged it off right there. I actually already joined it back together right now. So that completes the circuit for the vent for this bathroom group here. And we got another one over here. I'm going to just do that real quick. And in order to, I plugged it right here so that it would hold air pressure, of course, in the system. And I'll simply show you what I did to do that. And it's got a little plug in it. I'll simply pull the plug out like that. And glue it in. There we go. Now the drywall guys can do all the walls, cover everything up except for this area right here. Actually, this 2-inch pipe serves a shower, and so at some point in the near future we'll need to know what size that shower is and where is that going to be. We'll need to actually have the dimensions so we can actually stub up our 2-inch pipe, and the tile guys can glue their drain to it, or we can do that, whatever. It's however we figure it out. The only other 2 items that we need also, of course, before everything is finished, is this subfloor drain for the shower at this location. We'll need to know where that needs to be stubbed up as well, with it to put a trap and stub that up, as well as this other bathroom. So at some point in time, before everything is completed, obviously we'll need to get those situated so that the work can continue. So you see what I was saying earlier about 20-foot of sticks, 20-foot sticks of pipe in the rack? Easy. Easy enough to get up here. Right now, that's it. I gotta go get my son at preschool. We'll see you there. And here we are. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What about a jet?
There's a jet way over the wire.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's way up in the sky.
Yeah, way up to the sky.
Okay, ready to go home?
Yeah, let's go home. In
All
the
right.
big truck.
In the what?
Big truck.
In the big truck? Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, big truck about it. Big truck about it.
That's an annoying ding dinger.
Yes.
Okay, alright, let's go home.
Did you?
What else was I doing?
Yeah. You know?
No, I was just all day at a house, a brand new house, putting in pipes and just things, plumber things.
What?
Just plumber things.
What things? Like
What things?
what couple things?
I'll tell you when we get home, okay?
What?
Why are you doing that? You can't know. That stays on. You want to do a little project?
What? What?
Do you want to do a project?
What is the project?
It's called Clean Your Room.
Clean a room.
No, I can't do that. We got something else planned.
Yeah. Like
It's
what?
called Finish the Under Cabinet Lighting. That I put up a while ago.
You might not do it.
Put up a little while ago. Yeah. All under here.
Under here too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting on a power supply to come for the 12 volt.
Like what?
Well, it's a 12. It's a power supply.
Power supply, got you.
Power supply.
What? Power supply?
So I can hook directly up to the 120 volt.
What is it?
And it will go underneath the cabinets. One last place we have to do is right underneath the kitchen. Excuse me, right above the kitchen sink.
Kitchen sink.
Yep, the one Allen key that I would need is missing. All because of a stinking little Allen key. Because I gotta move this bit a little bit more farther forward, out. And to do so, I need to get my Allen key right in there. I don't have the right one. Anyways.
What?
This is simply an adapter. It started off with not having the exact right arbor. If that would have gone in there, the right one, then this center pilot bit would be long enough, but it's not. I didn't have the right one. This adapter works usually if you have to. Like that. Okay, I found a longer drill bit.
What?
Yep.
What?
Now it doesn't have the flat spot
Oh.
like this original pilot bit does. But I'll take it easy, I'm just going through a little bit of plywood. As you saw, I started the drill in reverse
First?
to have as clean a start as possible,
Oh.
and that turned out very well.
Very well. Good.
Thank you, Peanut Gallery. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now that we're pretty through here, I'm going to put my drill on the inside here so we're not going to rip out a bunch of
Wow.
shards of the plywood. I will show you why I put these holes in. I mean, everybody's dying to know, right? Gimme, come on.
Yeah, it fits.
Well, ooh, it does. I guess you could say I didn't like any of the offerings online for under cabinet lighting, so I made my own, basically made my own. I'm going to put caps on there so they don't go anywhere.
Okay.
And basically I'm going to mount LED strips inside here and be indirect lighting, and you won't see the LED.
Yep.
This. Okay.
Yep.
Ready to put the lights in?
Yep.
Alright, well I skipped past the boring parts.
Oh.
Trying to deal with my son and just needed to rush this thing. But anyways, this is basically it right here.
Okay.
Light bar.
My car, that's good.
I guess I really didn't like the selections I came across. I thought this would look pretty cool, and it is, in my opinion. I put that, it's a what is it, oil rub bronzers? Oil rub, yeah, whatever. Just to make it kind of disappear up in the darker cabinets.
What?
Anyways.
Daddy.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool too. It's actually pretty cool right now, all this.
There's 2 LED tapes in there.
Oh my goodness, that's so wonderful.
Yeah, so wonderful.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay. Just waiting for the power supply to come.
What power supply?
I told you, I'm getting a power supply from Amazon. I'm waiting for it to come.
Okay. I think that's okay right there.
Let's go here. We got 12-inch Cobras.
You can hurry up and put your stuff away. You can hurry up and put your stuff away.
No, I don't need to hurry up. I can just do it at leisure. 7-inch alligators.
What?
Miscellaneous bits.
Okay, what is?
Miscellaneous bits.
Yeah, bits. That's crazy, dude.
Roll gear.
Oh, that is the kid. Why is
There's a magnet. Did you know there's a magnet here?
it right here? Right here.
Good. 2 things. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and all others, I think it's time to end this. We're gonna end this right now. No. Well, I really like this design of the bar, like this for the light, but I don't know if it's bright enough. I guess in future episodes I'll let you know if it's gonna stay here or not, but I like how this looks. It's just maybe not as bright as I was hoping.
I don't think so either.
Oh, whatever. You're just trying to agree with me. Stay on my good side. Alright. Thank you. What do you want to say? What do you want to say?
I don't know, but...
Thanks for joining along. It's been great knowing you. I will see you next time.